All right, what is going on, my dudes? We are back here today with another Karate Mike patented colorful spreadsheet. All right, now with Cyber Weekend just around the corner, there are going to be lots of players, hundreds of players, thousands of players. Maybe, I have to think about that. But a lot of people who are going to be having their first rank 4 this weekend, including myself. Now, I already know who I'm picking. I'm sure everybody else does as well. But maybe you're having some trouble deciding, right? I'm sure you have some options in each class, right? And I'm sure if you're at the level of the game where, you're ready to have a rank 4, you don't really need help, having someone tell you who the good champions are to rank. But just in case you do, that's what we're making this video for. And I just want to make this video as well because right now, I think there's a really huge difference between champs that are worthy of rank 4 now and just in general. If we go back a year and a half ago, right? I believe what is now? It's November. So about like a year and a few months right before July 4th, the other sale, right? I think I had one rank 3 champion. Now I have like 35. So back then, I could have made a list of like the best champions to rank 3, right? This list of like the best champions to rank 4 is relevant now. In like a year and a half, when people have 30 rank 4s, or whenever it's going to be, there's going to be a list of the best champs to rank 5, and the list might look different. My point being is that a year and a half ago, if someone said to me, I want to rank 3 Rocket Raccoon because I love him, I think he's cool, and his damage is underrated, I would have said, dude, you're absolutely insane. Don't do that. T5CC is so rare, right? But now if someone said that to me, I'd be like, dude, that is freaking awesome and I love it and you should do it. But if someone said I want to rank 4 Rocket, I'd say, dude, it's your account, do what you want to do, rank who you like, but I don't recommend Rocket, right? That's what I would do now. And that's what this list is. This is personally my recommendations of the top options, great options, and debatable options, okay? And of course, if you really, really love a champion so much and you really want to take that one champ to rank 4, don't listen to some guy on YouTube who wears beanies and doesn't know how to wear sleeves tell you what to do. You gotta rank who you want. But I feel like, my platform is decently sizable. I have a lot of MCOC knowledge. I feel like it's responsible for me to just get my opinion out here on this, who I think will be the most beneficial rank 4s going forward with the current state of the game. Okay? So, with all that being said, let's jump right in on who I personally believe to be the number 1 option for a rank 4 skill champion. And I'm going to show you both the top option and the first great option because I spent so much time trying to decide who I wanted to place here. And personally, in my opinion, I feel like Mole Man would be the best skill option to take to rank 4. Maybe I'm slightly biased there. I have both these champions at rank 3. I love both of them. I hardly ever use Nick Fury. I use Mole Man all the freaking time. They do similar things in different ways, and I just personally feel like Mole Man is a little bit more useful all throughout the entire game going forward with the current state of the game. Nick Fury is still unbelievably overpowered, and he's a fantastic option for rank 4. Both of these champions fit the criteria, which we didn't really talk about much. The criteria for this list is going to be like, solo content going forward, plus Alliance War, their general utility, if they have some defensive use, and there's prestige there. You shouldn't, everyone knows what prestige is. Prestige has to be factored in. The top 5 prestige champions are on this list, of course, right? And a lot of them are on this list only because of that factor, so that's why it's pointed out there. But aside from Nick Fury, other champions that I have, Shang-Chi and Ragnagod. Ragnagod, I obviously love that dude a lot, but I would not recommend him as a first rank 4. But, top 3 prestige in the entire game. He deserves to be on the list for that. Shang-Chi is also a no-brainer, one of the top 3 champions of this year. And I already know a few people who have Shang-Chi as their first rank 4, and they both absolutely love the champion. So Shang-Chi is a champion who I feel like is still a little bit undervalued at the moment for some reason, but there is so much he can do. Absolutely fantastic champion. And he'd be an amazing rank 4 and a great first rank 4. And for debatable, I have Kingpin here. Now, personally, man, I feel like this is a very strong list for around top 5 skill champions in the game. All of these champions would be absolutely amazing at rank 4. I thought a little bit about Crossbones for debatable, but I do not think Crossbones would be a good first rank 4. I think he'd be a great rank 4 in the future, but for now, like I said, rank 4s are going to be so rare. You're probably only going to have 1 for a while, and then 2, and then 3 eventually, and then it'll probably start to pick up just ever so slightly as the game progresses further. So right now, these are the 5 champions that I think would be a good idea to take to rank 4 in the skill class. Moving on over here, one more thing I had to mention as well, between Mole Man and Nick Fury, if you run Suicides, you're not going to want Nick Fury as your first and only rank 4. If you don't run Suicides, you're probably not going to want Mole Man as your first and only rank 4. So that's why I went back and forth so much with these 2 champions, right? So yeah, obviously it's going to come down to preference. At the end of the day, top option is kind of my opinion, but overall, I feel like these 5 champions are going to be great for it. So again, like I said, top option is my opinion, and I think you should know by now it's going to be Spidey 2099. I am blown away by how much use I have seen out of Spider-Man 2099 since I first pulled the guy. He has probably been one of my top 3 most used champions just overall in the entire game since pulling him and taking him to rank 3. Currently, my Spidey is Sig 140, 138, something like that. After Cyber Weekend, I'm hoping that he's going to be Sig 200, and then he'll go to rank 4 in the future. Not my first rank 4, but he will be my first rank 4 science champion. Without a doubt. Another champion I was highly debating putting on top option, and that is going to be Immortal Abomination. These were the only 2 classes, by the way, where I had to really struggle to find the top option. After that, I'm a lot more decisive with my decision making, but there's just so many great arguments for Immortal Abomination, man. There really, really are. Immortal Abomination is an absolutely incredible champion, especially if you run the Suicide Masteries. He's incredibly tanky. He's very powerful. The only thing about him is that he does take a little bit to get going in most fights when it comes to damage. So, that's a bit of a downside to him where you don't always want to use him for everything, right? But he's just such an incredible champion. Other great options that I find as well here, of course, are Captain America Infinity War and Thing. And the reason why, obviously, if you're considering taking these champions to rank 4, they're going to be Sig 200. And one of the bigger downsides to both of these champions is that they do ideally want to be Sig 200, right? So if you've already invested in Cap or the Thing for prestige, right, or just general use as well, Thing is going to be an absolute monster on defense for you if you play high tier Alliance Wars. It's going to be great in incursions. It's going to be great in solo content, right? So the Thing is an absolutely incredible champion, especially at Sig 200. Captain America Infinity War, a very well-rounded champion. If you've already invested in Cap, I feel like investing further as a rank 4, incredibly well-rounded champion, someone you can use almost everywhere, and is going to be very useful for you at rank 4. Debatable. You're probably, thinking to yourself, wow, that's weird, man. Like, I feel like the general consensus of the number 1, science champ was on the list. Well, he's not. Human Torch is not on my list. He's debatable for me right now. Why is that? Because what's going to be the difference between a rank 3 Torch and a rank 4 Torch? Yeah, there will be a few times where the rank 4, stats is going to come in clutch and save you from a death. But in general, man, you go into a fight against a Mystic Champion or some energy damage, and you're out of the fight in 30 seconds, man. What do you need to be out of the fight in 25 seconds? Who's going to benefit more from the extra rank? Spidey 2099 or Human Torch? It's Spidey, no doubt about it. Immortal A-Bomb or Torch? It's A-Bomb, Cap, Thing over Torch, of course. And then we have Piggy, who is an absolutely incredible science champion. I feel like he does deserve to be undebatable. I know a few people who are planning to make him their first rank 4. They love the champion so much. And I know some other people who are planning to take him up within their first 5. So I feel like just because of the amount of people that I know who want to rank for their Spider Pig, it's just, I feel like he deserves to be on the list. His damage is incredible. He has some really nice underrated utility, and he's pretty much useful anywhere. There aren't any champions who are immune to those power stings. It's a very interesting way of, doing combat. So I feel like he does deserve to be on the list. One of my favorite champions, I have him at rank 3. I actually use him all the time for solo stuff. So yeah, I feel like Piggy's definitely debatable for a rank 4. However, he's low on the debatable list. I wouldn't recommend Piggy as a first rank 4, but if you love him that much, man, you gotta rank who you like, and I think he's a great champ. Mystic, I don't think we have to talk about this one. Dr. Doom is the top option for more than one reason. For great options, we have a couple. Diablo, right? We already have a rank 4 Diablo in my alliance. Diablo is just absolutely insane, man. If you run the Suicide Masteries, it's probably more beneficial to rank 4 Diablo over Dr. Doom, to be entirely honest. Dr. Doom has the prestige on him. If you play in a high tier, Alliance Quest Alliance, right? It's probably better to go with Dr. Doom for that reason. However, man, Diablo also has some pretty darn good prestige, man. Nothing compared to Doom, but he has some pretty darn good prestige. Then we have Black Widow Clairvoyant and also Sorcerer Supreme. Two of the top Mystic champions in the entire game. And for debatable down here, we have Tigra and Scarlet Witch. Tigra, debatable because she's one of the hardest champions to play in the entire game. However, I do think she's better and more useful than Black Widow Clairvoyant and Sorcerer Supreme, personally. However, she's just so difficult to play that I can't recommend you rank for your Tigra unless you are a Tigra master, okay? And then another debatable is Scarlet Witch Sigil. We've already seen a couple rank 4 Scarlet Witches. We've seen a lot of rank 3 Scarlet Witches. She's very good. I'm still yet to dive into her too much. I'm not fully sold on Scarlet Witch yet. I don't think she needs that rank 4 as much as other champions do. Dr. Doom, out of all of these, he's going to benefit in more way than one. One thing is that the rank 4 Dr. Doom, his Doom cycle becomes so much easier because of the additional combat power rate, right? So Dr. Doom is just really looking like, by and large, the best. My hair is really bugging me here. By and large, the best Mystic champion that will benefit the most from rank 4. But like I said, prior to the classes, and the other classes, any of these champions I feel like is going to be really solid at rank 4. And I feel very confident saying that Dr. Doom is the best one, just like I feel very confident saying that Hercules is the top option for a rank 4 Cosmic. We've seen so many rank 4 Herculeses, we've seen so many rank 4 Dr. Dooms, right? Hercules is self-explanatory, man. It's self-explanatory. So freaking good. Top 5 prestige. He has some defensive use. His utility is off the chart. His solo content and war usage is off the freaking chart. When it comes to other great options in the Cosmic class, we have Corvus, self-explanatory, top champ, always going to have a place. Corvus is a champion who benefits a lot from higher ranks, mostly because of the way his glaive charges work. Yeah, you get 20 or 30 glaive charges, and in many scenarios, that's not the best. However, a rank 4 Corvus is not going to have trouble running out of glaive charges. So if you're a really big fan of Corvus, man, the additional rank is going to be absolutely huge for Corvus. I plan on taking my Corvus to rank 4 in the future, probably my second Cosmic rank 4. I still love Corvus. He's still one of my favorite champs in the game. Especially when, rank 4 has become more common, I'm going to want my Corvus at rank 4. I've always been an enormous Corvus fan. So yeah, Corvus obviously still has a great place in this game, and even in map 8 without the, timeout bug or trick or Corvus thing. I never did the map 7 Corvus timeout stuff. If I died, I died and I revived. I didn't die often though because Corvus ends fights in less than 10 seconds. So I never really did that. So even without that, I still feel like Corvus is absolutely worth the rank 4. Could be useful in map 8. A rank 4 Corvus is going to have a fun time in Act 7. It's going to make war an absolute freaking joke having a rank 4 Corvus, man. So Corvus is still very worthy of rank 4 and will be worthy of rank 5 as far as I'm concerned. No, he's new. He's new, but he does a lot. He's great. In my opinion, man, he has a strong argument for top 3 Cosmic champs in the game. Very good, very great champion. As time goes on, that'll become more apparent, of course, right? Silver Surfer. Probably the worst champion on this list so far, and will be when it's completed. Top prestige, man. Top prestige. Now, debatable is interesting here, man. We've got Angela, Hyperion, and Cosmic Ghost Rider. Lots of really strong Angela fans out there, and I see why. I love my rank 2 Angela so much that I feel like I don't even think she needs to be rank 3 because, you know, the Furies are so strong and powerful, especially with the Odin synergy. A rank 4 Angela would be pretty darn cool, and she definitely benefit from that extra rank. All of the potency of the buffs and the regen and everything else is going to go up. That's going to be really nice to have. Then we have Hyperion here. I really don't think Hyperion needs rank 4. We've seen some rank 4 Hyperion gameplay, and it's pretty darn good, man. It's pretty darn freaking good. But if you're lucky enough to have a Hyperion, I think he's more than good enough at rank 3. Plus, his prestige is absolutely awful. He probably has the worst prestige on this entire list. But again, if you don't care about prestige at all and you're an OG Hyperion fan, man, dude, I think he could be a decent rank 4. Then we have Cosmic Ghost Rider for the same reason we have Human Torch here. Cosmic Ghost Rider is an amazing champion. Top 5 Cosmic champ, in my opinion, no doubt. His special 2 is absolutely freaking enormous. His basic combos after the cruelty and precision are on him are absolutely enormous. But like I said, you go into the fight, you finish it in 30 seconds. At rank 4, what? Are you gonna finish it in 25 seconds? I don't know. I just don't feel like Cosmic Ghost Rider is a necessary first rank 4. In the future, yeah. I'll probably take mine to rank 4 in the far future as like my 25th rank 4 or something like that, you know? But I feel like right now, man, I'm sitting pretty with my rank 3 Cosmic Ghost Rider, using him for side quests, cav event quests, some Act 7 stuff, and I've never been like, man, I really just need this guy to hit a little bit harder at rank 4. I've never had that thought once in my entire life. So I think he's fine at rank 4. And then rank 3. And then we have the worst class in the game with the best champ in the game, Ghost. As time goes on, it seems like Caban keeps trying to find ways to counter Ghost, and as time goes on, it seems like Ghost doesn't care about those counters. Ghost is a champion that I'm going to be taking up to rank 4 without a doubt. I still use her in War. I don't use her outside of War very often anymore, just because I use her so much in War and I've used her so much in the past that I'm exploring other champions and having fun with other champs. But Ghost is still unbelievably broken in most scenarios, man. The phasing is self-explanatory. Phasing all damaging debuffs, self-explanatory. If there's no armor break, you're gonna have a good time with Ghost, man. I don't think you need to explain. Great options, there aren't many. I have Penny and Warlock, and that's really it. And then we have Debatable. I put Nimrod down here, who's new. I feel like we need some more time for Nimrod. I feel like Nimrod is very underrated at the moment. I have to explore him more as well. I'm saying I think he's underrated. I don't know for sure. I have to explore him more. I haven't played him much at all. We'll probably make a Nimrod video soon, just exploring that to see. But I feel like Nimrod, as time goes on, he's going to be very useful for people. So I do think that Nimrod could be, if you're a Nimrod fan, right, if you already like the guy, right, if you like the robot dude, I think that he could be a good first rank 4 man. If I know there are a lot of big Nimrod. I'm not saying like go rank up your Nimrod. I'm saying if you're a big fan of Nimrod and you want to rank for him, I think that could be a decent option. And Warlock is self-explanatory, right? Ghost and Warlock, 2 best tech champs in my opinion. And Penny Parker is also kind of new, dude, but there's already some rank 4 Pennies out there, and she's just a freaking monster everywhere she goes. Offensive utility, one of the worst defenders at the moment, great prestige, unbelievable utility. She's just great everywhere she goes. She could be an amazing rank 4, no doubt about it. You'll notice I don't have Guillotine 2099 in this list because she kind of falls into the whole like Human Torch thing. It's like, why do you need a rank 4 Guillotine? Her damage ramps up over time, so you're not going to see like any crazy difference in the first 100 hits, and by the time you're at 100 hits with a rank 3, you're doing more than fine enough damage, man. So I just don't think that she's worth a rank 4 at all until like rank 5s are a thing, honestly. All right, Mutant. The top option here is not my top option. It's not who I'm going to be taking to rank 4 as my first Mutant, partially because I don't have him, but also because I want to take another Mutant to rank 4 first. But I can't deny that Apocalypse is who I think overall for most people to be the best option to rank 4. for obvious reasons. Amazing prestige, killer defensive use, unbelievable utility, and completely slays war and all solo content. Not to mention, makes the rest of your mutant roster absolutely freaking incredible. So, personally, my first mutant rank 4 will be Omega Red. I've said many times, I still believe Omega Red is the best mutant in the game. I still believe that firmly. For some reason, he has, fallen off on many people's lists over the years. Like, he's fallen out of their praises. But if you run the Suicide Masteries and you have an Omega Sig 200, he is unfreaking believable still. Unbelievable, man, and he'll benefit a lot from rank 4, I do believe. So my Omega Red will definitely go up to rank 4. I love Omega Red, still one of my favorite champions in the entire game. Professor X, amazing mutant champion, no-brainer rank up. Kitty Pryde, new, again, no-brainer rank up. A lot of people think she's, best champion of the year. I personally think it's Hercules, but I do also believe that Kitty Pryde is the second best champion of the year. And there's, no shame in being number 2, man, in a very stacked year. So that's definitely a rank 4 worthy champion, being the second best champ of the year. No doubt about it. Namor, I wouldn't, run to recommend Namor, dude, but again, he's top 5 prestige. I would be slow to rank Namor because he is number 5, as opposed to Surfer and Doom are safe. They're probably always going to be safe. You got Hercules and Ragnagod at number 3 and number 4, same prestige. I think they're safe for now. Then you have Namor, right? Overseer kind of creeped a little bit towards him. Then Nimrod creeped a little bit towards him. I feel like it's only a matter of time before we see a new number 5. Who knows? But the fact that he is number 5, it's making me hold back saying rank 4 your Namor. But Namor is a great champ, man, but he's great at rank 3. That's the thing. Then we got Debatable down here. Debatable, we got Colossus, Magneto, and Archangel. In my opinion, my personal opinion, I don't always love to rank champs, numerically, but if you held a gun to my head and said, who are your top 5 best mutants in the game? Omega Red, Archangel, Magneto. So 2 of the top 3 are in Debatable. Apocalypse, I'm putting a top option. And number 5, it's a tie between Professor X and Kitty Pryde. For me, at least. That is my list. Okay? That's who I value the most. Colossus is somewhere down the line a little bit. I know there are a lot of Colossus fans out there. Not me. I'm not the biggest Colossus fan in the world. I think he's fine. I think he'll be more than fine at rank 3. But if you're a mega Colossus fan, dude, and you don't care about prestige whatsoever, he could be decent at rank 4, no doubt about it. Magneto, I don't think you need to rank 4, man. I think it would be a waste of a rank up. I really do. Debatable if he even needs to be at rank 3 right now, man. I've never gotten to a special 3 with my rank 3 mags and said to myself, man, thank God I'm rank 3 because this nuke would not have killed him at rank 2. Obviously, T5CC is common enough nowadays that he's almost a no-brainer rank 3. But I only use my mags when he's going to be, the best option against metal champs, So he's kind of fits into the Human Torch place with me, at least, where great champ, top 3 mutant champ, man. I just don't think he deserves rank 4. I don't think he needs to be rank 4 right now. In the future, sure. Archangel is debatable. We've seen some rank 4 Archangels out there, and his damage is freaking crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy, but I don't know. Compared to other champions, I do not know if he's worth, the rank 4 right now, if it's the smartest investment. Here, if you want to take a screenshot or whatever, I know some people like to do that. So here's a perfect screenshot for you. I fit it nicely in the video, so you got the whole list there. This is my personal opinion of who I think are the top options in each class for rank 4. And then we have some great options and some debatable good options as well. I wouldn't personally rank 4 any champions not on this list. However, like I said many times now, it's your account, it's your resources, it's your money going into this, right? I'm sure you spent money if you're getting a rank 4. So you have to rank up who you like. who you're going to enjoy using, and most importantly, who will benefit you the most. So that's it for this video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop your boy a big old like, comment what you think about my opinions here in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss me taking my first champion up to rank 4 very soon. I'll be seeing you around.